The question is, in reaction A plus B, A plus B2, A plus B2, that implies AB2, right? So identify the limiting reagent if any in the following reaction mixture. So first thing is 300 atoms of A plus 200 molecules of B. So identify the limiting reagent. Second question is 2 mole of A plus 3 mole of B. And third is 100 atom of A plus 100 molecule of B, right? Okay. And the next is fourth one is 5 mole of A plus 2.5 mole of B, and fourth one is 2.5 mole of A plus 5 mole of B. So identify the limiting reagent. So which one is identify, which one is limiting? Limiting means what? In a reaction, this is the reactant part. In reactant, the element is completely consumed in the reaction. So which part is completely consumed? That is according, if the 300 atoms of A and 200 molecules of B, it means that one atom of A will apply for the one molecule of B. Is it clear? Means if the one atom of A completely used for the one molecule of B, so that the 200 of molecules will consume the 200 atoms. Is it clear or not? 200 molecules of B consumed 200 atoms of A. So 100 atoms of A will access reagent. Access. So the 200 molecules of B is limiting. The first answer is limiting means what? Completely consumed in the reaction. This is the limiting reagent. Is it clear? The answer is, answer of the first is 200 molecules of B. Means what? 200 molecules of B are completely consumed, and the 100 atoms of A will access reagent. Limiting will be this one. Okay. Now suppose say second one, 2 moles of A and 3 moles of B. Means 1 mole of A will consume the 1 mole of B. So the 2 moles of A will consume the 2 moles of B. Therefore 1 mole of B is excess and 2 moles of A is completely consumed. So this is the limiting reagent. Is it clear? Second one answer is, this is the LR, limiting reagent. This is the 2 mole. 2 mole of A is limiting reagent, which are in less quantity, that is limiting. Simple way we can say 100 atoms of A, 100 molecules of B. So 100 atoms of A will consume the 100 molecules of B. There is no limiting. Is it right? So 100 atoms. So according to the given reaction, 1 atom of A will consume the 1 molecule of B, will consume the 1 molecule of B, all 100 molecules of B. So all 100 atoms of A will consume the 100 molecules of B, so that there is no limiting present. Is it right? The third one is no LR, no limiting reagent. Is it correct? 5 moles of A and 2.5 moles of B. The 2.5 moles of B will consume the 2.5 moles of A. 2.5 moles of A will be excess. So 2.5 moles of B is limiting. This one is limiting reagent. Now the fourth one is 2.5 mole of B is limiting reagent. And 2.5 moles of A and 5 moles of B, here the 2.5 moles of A is limiting. Here the 2.5 mole of A is limiting reagent. Is it right? This one is limiting reagent. This one is limiting reagent. Okay? There is no limiting reagent. This one is limiting reagent. And there is no limiting reagent. Okay? Now solve it. Now the next question is, somebody asked the question number 23, 24 also and 25. So I am going to explain. Now question number 24. Which one? 24. Dinitrogen and dihydrogen react with each other to produce ammonia according to the following equation. The question is N2 plus S2. This gives, or we can say in this way also, 2NH3. This is also gas. They calculate the mass of ammonia. First one we have to calculate mass of ammonia. Okay, mass of ammonia produced in 2.00 10 to the power 3 gram dinitrogen react with. So dinitrogen reacts with 1.0 into 10 to the power 3 gram of dihydrogen. Okay, calculate the mass of ammonia. The nitrogen, see there, dinitrogen, the mass of the nitrogen is given, the mass of the hydrogen is given, the mass of the ammonia is not given. According to the law of conservation of mass, we can find the mass of the ammonia produced. Is it clear? Balancing it. So first of all, balance it. Here N2 plus S2, that implies 2NH3, and this will become 3. N2 means how much? Moles. And this is the 1 mole. 10 power 3, 10 power 3 also. That is given. How much? Mass of the ammonia. What will be the? You can solve easily. N2, suppose initial moles. How much initial moles? 1 mole. How much initial? 3 mole. How much initial? 2 mole. Find X. And this will be given 2.00 10 to the power 3 gram. Gram is converted into moles. This is also 1.0 10 to the power 3 gram. This is also in gram. Okay. So this is also calculated mass. So the gram, it means the number of moles of the N2 equal to 2.00 10 power 3 gram divided by mass of the nitrogen 28 number of moles. Okay, yes or no? How much it is? 2 gram of the dinitrogen, 3 mole means 6 gram. 3 mole means what? How much gram are there? 6 gram. Suppose is converted into gram. 6 gram of nitrogen, and this will become 1 mole means 28 gram, and this is the 2 mole. 2 mole means 1 mole of ammonia. 1 mole of ammonia is equivalent to nitrogen 14 plus 3 is 17. 2 times 34 gram. Ammonia will be what? 34 gram. So how much the ammonia will produce? We can solve according to that also. The limiting will be hydrogen, because the 6 gram of hydrogen will completely used. 6 gram of hydrogen will consume the 6 gram of nitrogen, and rest are the excess. So limiting will be this. Okay, so we can solve it. 6 gram. Okay, the question is six gram. Here the mass of NH3 will be 6 gram divided by 28 gram into 2.00 10 power 3 gram. How much it will? Tell me. Means according to the question, it is clear that we can solve according to that way also. We can solve according to that way also. This is the limiting reagent, 6 gram, and this one will be the dihydrogen 1.0 10 power 3 gram. This will be the X. So how many grams of the ammonia are produced? Okay, we can also tell about that. The nitrogen will be 28 gram. This will be the X. We can suppose X. So we can find in this way also. According to the two equations, 28, and this will become the 2 moles. Mass of the ammonia produced in 2 moles. How much produced? 28 given is 2 into 10 to the power 3 gram, 1 into 10 to the power 3 gram, and this will be the X. Okay, suppose which one is limiting? If the nitrogen is limiting, then equation will be here 28 divided by 2 into 10 to the power 3 gram equal to 34 gram upon X. Cross multiply, we can find easily. You can solve it also. X equal to what? 34 gram into 2 into 10 to the power 3 gram divided by 28 gram. This will be cancelled. 28 2 times also. 2 1 are 2, 2 4 are 8, 2 7, 2 1 7. How much? 7 one time, 2 times 14, 3 decimal, 0. How much? 7. 7 times 7 2s are 14, 3 carry 30, 2.4. Okay, 2.4 into 10 to the power 3 gram. This will be the value of X. You can solve easily in this way also. Okay. Now the next question is, will any of the two reactant remains unreacted? So nitrogen is limiting reagent and hydrogen is excess reagent. Here the nitrogen is limiting, nitrogen completely used in the reaction and hydrogen is excess. Okay. Hence the hydrogen will remain unreact. तो hydrogen क्या होगा? Hydrogen हमारा unreact रहेगा. You can solve in this way also. If the value of X. Okay. This is the question 1. Question second is, second in them, hydrogen is unreacted, hydrogen will remains unreact. Now write down. How many grams of ammonia will produce? The mass of the ammonia, mass of NH3 produced is 2.4 10 to the power 3 gram. And the second is, hydrogen will remain unreacted because it is excess reagent, right? So this is the limiting reagent and this is the excess reagent. The limiting means completely used in the reaction. Okay. And third question is, mass of the dihydrogen left unreacted. How much grams of the dihydrogen left unreacted? Gram. You can find also in this way. How much grams? The mass of dihydrogen left unreacted is equal to, unreacted is how much grams of the that will unreacted. You can find also in this way. Here the one dihydrogen 1.0 10 power 3 means the originally it is 6 gram. So 6 upon 28, this is the 28, this will be the 34 gram. So how much grams of that? You can solve by in this way also. 6 gram divided by 28 gram into 2 into 10 to the power 3 gram. Okay, this is the this part is reacted in the reaction. Okay, this part is reacted in the reactions, and according to that the question number 24 25 how much? Mass of the dihydrogen left unreacted 12. Okay. Question number 25 is question number 25. 25 question number is this. Question number 25. How are 0.50 mole? How are 0.50 mole of Na2CO3 and 0.50 molarity of Na2CO3 डिफरेंट? तो आपका आंसर है कि अगर हम बात करें मोलर मास, तो मोलर मास आप निकालेंगे Na2CO3, तो सोडियम कितनी 23.5 इंटू 2 प्लस कार्बन 12 प्लस ऑक्सीजन 16 इंटू 3, तो हाउ मच इज दिस 106 ग्राम. ठीक है. So therefore 1 mole of Na2CO3, 1 mole of Na2CO3 means what? 1 mole of Na2CO3 since 106 gram of Na2CO3. If we tell the 1 mole of Na2CO3 means 106 gram of Na2CO3, that implies 106 gram upon 1 mole into 0.5 mole of Na2CO3. Right? Therefore 53 gram of Na2CO3. Okay, now that implies 0.50 molarity of Na2CO3 is equal to 0.50 mole per liter of Na2CO3. Hence 0.50 mole of Na2CO3 is present in 1 liter of water. 1 liter of water, and or 53 gram of Na2CO3 is present in 1 liter of water. Is present in 1 liter of water. Molar mass, first of all we have to find the molar mass. After that we can say that 1 mole of Na2CO3 means what? 1 mole of Na2CO3 means what? 106 gram of Na2CO3. 106 gram of NaCO3. Na2CO3 means how are 0.50 moles of the NaCO3 are given? Means 106 gram upon 1 mole into 0.5 mole of Na2CO3. We can solve 53 gram of Na2CO3 are there. Moles and moles are cancelled. Gram are remaining. This will be the 53 gram of the Na2CO3 comes. So 0.50 molarity, capital M, molarity of Na2CO3 means 0.50 mole per liter of Na2CO3. Means 0.50 moles of the Na2CO3 means present in 1 liter of water. 1 liter वाटर में कितना मोल्स होगा? 0.50 मोल्स. 0.50 पर लीटर मीन्स 1 मोल में कितना कंटेंट होगा? 0.50 मोल्स. Therefore, 53 gram of Na2CO3 is present in 1 liter of water. Okay? Means both things are similar, not different. Okay? In this way, we have to solve the question.